Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy George back at it again. About to talk about how we can get our credit right and give you some more of this good information. Today, we're going to talk about what is a good credit score. I mean, we all want a good credit score. We want the highest credit score as possible. But what exactly is a good credit score? I mean, you can see in the diagram here that the credit score goes from 300 up to 850. Now, in my personal opinion, I would say a good credit score would be in a range between 670 and 750. If you can get your score within that range, you could probably get approved for almost anything you want. I mean, especially if it's over 700 and into that 750 and in that very good range between 740 and 799, I don't see why you shouldn't be getting approved for whatever it is that you want. Now, what exactly do you need good credit for? Why do we stress having good credit? I mean, everybody knows it's very important just to have, in life, especially as an adult, so many things that credit can get you. Like, for example, when you go get that car, the first thing they're going to do when you walk in there is they're going to sit you down and ask you all these questions, and they're going to run your credit, and they're going to see what kind of credit score you have. And believe me, the lower your credit score is, either they're just not going to be able to get you a car at all, or they're going to say, okay, well, your credit score is, let's just say, in the fair range between 580 and 669. If your credit score is there, you could probably get into a car, but you're going to be, paying a whole lot of uh, interest on the loan, plus your payment will be a lot higher. If your score is an exceptional range in the 800 to 850, your your payment would probably be a little less, and the interest rate on that loan will be less. The the way of thinking here is this: the lenders use the credit score to see how creditworthy you are, as far as if they can trust you're going to pay this loan back on time. You know, the credit score shows your ability to pay back money on time. So the less creditworthy that your score shows, the more interest they're going to charge on a loan. The better your score is, the less interest they're going to charge you. And trust me, it adds up. The more interest you pay on a loan, the more money you're going to pay out over the course of the loan. So if you're paying back that car over uh, a term of 5 years, you're going to pay more money than the person with the better credit over 5 years, because their interest is going to be lower. So if you have a good credit score, you're going to save yourself thousands of dollars over the course of some years paying for a car. Same thing as a mortgage. You could probably get a mortgage on a house with a lower credit score, but you're going to be paying more as opposed to the person with the higher credit score over the life of the loan. So your credit score gets you into cars, gets you into houses, apartments. When you go for apartments, the landlords want to know if you have a good credit score, because they want to know if they're going to get their rent. And you know, you get approved for loans. Anytime you need extra money, when you go get that personal loan or other installment loan, or even business loans, different types of loans. Even loans around this time, and in the time we're living in nowadays, with the coronavirus running rampant all over the globe, killing the economy, taking jobs, taking lives. You know, it's just crazy right now. But if you have good credit and you're in a bind financially, you can go down to a bank and you can get a loan and cover some of those, cover up some of that financial stress that you may be going through. You know, some rough times you're living in nowadays, but I digress. Let me stay on topic here about this credit. But you can get more credit cards. Credit cards are helpful. You know, the more credit you get, the better. As long as you can handle it responsibly, of course. You know, if you have one credit card, you can get another one. You can get another one. If you can have about three, four, five credit cards that you can handle responsibly, of course, you have your total credit available going up. The more credit you have available, and the lower your balance is, then your credit score can go higher. If your credit utilization is low and you have a lot of credit available, then your credit will go high, will go higher, and it's it's all about using your credit responsibly. You can't have credit and run around the stores and see things you like and just start charging away. I mean, you got to have some sense about you. You got to have, you know, you really have to be responsible. You can't just go out knowing you have $10,000 on a credit card and go out and think you balling. Go out on a shopping spree all the time. No good. You're going to be in debt, and that's why people get in credit card debt and want to cut up their credit cards. The card didn't do anything to you. You did something to you. You put yourself in credit card debt. Credit is like a tool. Credit is like a hammer. You can use that hammer to build good things. You could, I mean, hammers, screwdrivers and stuff. I mean, you could build your kids a bike. You could build anything. Put stuff together in the house. Furniture, a desk, whatever. And have something useful. Have something you can say, "Hey, I built that, and it looked great." But take that hammer, and when you hammer it in the nail, and you miss that nail, and you bang your thumb, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel it. That's the tool that you end up banging your thumb on. Now your thumb is swollen. Same thing with a credit card. It's a tool. Use it correctly. Don't bang yourself in the head with it. All right? Don't bang yourself in the pocket with it. Use it responsibly and you'll be okay. You know? Try to get your credit in a good place. All right? I mean, once you get into that 700 range and you start increasing to 740, 750, and you take it up to that 800, you know, you can walk into that car dealership and they will love you. They'll show you all over the lot. You could have anything you want in there. As a matter of fact, you may not have to put any money down. Just sign your name on the line and drive out with that car, a brand new car on the lot. Drive right off the lot with it. No money down because your credit score is great. So yeah, having a good credit score has a lot of advantages. Employers even want to see you with good credit. Some employers won't even let you, won't even give you a job. You can have all the qualifications in the world, but something about that credit score will, I guess, give them the idea that they can't trust you in certain ways depending on that job. And they won't hire you over the person with the better credit score. That's how it is sometimes. Government jobs won't give you that top security clearance if you have a certain credit score. And you have to maintain that credit score to keep that job. So, yeah, it's pretty important. I mean, there's probably a lot of other reasons why you should want to have good credit score that I'm not covering right now in this video. If you could think of anything else besides what I'm saying now, put it down in the comments. You know, what's your credit score? What are your reasons for you that you want to achieve a better credit score than what you currently have? What are your goals? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to get? Leave it down in the comments. And please like and subscribe to this video. Click that like button. Subscribe to this video. This video is just about over. I try to keep it short. It's about 10 minutes, maybe a little over. But if you got something out of this video, please, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I hope that you got something positive out of these last 10 minutes. I'm glad you made it through with me once again. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And until next video, see you later. Be safe out there. Have a good one.